It's September. Good morning. Yes, Thursday, the 1st of September 2016. And here we go, gang. It's the long climb up towards Christmas. Ding dong, merrily on high. We wish you a happy Christmas. Hark the herald angels sing the first Noel, while shepherds watch their flocks at night. Oh, it's on its way, boys and girls. Little sparkly things are standing by to appear in your shops, in your local shops, far, far too early. Do remember to complain if in the next couple of weeks you start seeing Christmas trees and twinkling lights all in your local shops, boys and girls. Far, far too early. Far, far too early. Do you know, I was sitting there just before I was kind of running through a checklist in my head. Oh, I nearly forgot. Oh, the Barry Manilow people will have noticed this. Look, I'm still showing you. I'm still showing you August's picture. It's time to change. Let's see what Barry's doing in September. There he is. Oh, look at that. He's got a not dissimilar jacket to mine on. Oh, I like that one. You might not be able to see that there, actually. It's got little swirls in it, like purple swirls. Very Barry. Very, very showbiz. A little bit like myself. I'm very blue this morning, aren't I? Look like a member of the Conservative Party today. Maybe I am one. You don't know that. Maybe I am a signed-up, paid member of Theresa May's group of people. Hi, Theresa. Unless someone I'd like to have a cup of tea with, Theresa May. I think she'd be a good cup of tea type person. You know, where you sit there and chat away about everything. Everything. She's probably a viewer to this show. I think she probably picks up little ideas from watching this programme, this worldwide phenomenon known as... That's the first time I've been able to say that without tripping up. Phenomenon known as United Kingdom Talk. So I was going for a checklist on my head just before I switched the record button this morning. You know, light on. Mirrorball, check. Flowers, check. Look at my orchid. That's 3 years old, that is. It's suddenly burst into little flowers. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Ray Reynolds' plant that he bought me, I put back over there now. On talking of plants, I managed to deliver my last spider plant. You know, we've been doing a bit of a spider plant giveaway, boys and girls, to the lovely Maureen, who brings me sandwiches in now whenever she turns up at either the karaoke, either at the Golden Lion or Central Station. Maureen is such... I don't know, but she's got something very, very special. She's a very, very warm lady. She wears lovely black glasses. She comes and sings songs. Generally 60s numbers she does. And she brings me a little box of sandwiches. It started off as 4 sandwiches. Then that became 6. And this week it became 6 sandwiches and a peach wrapped in silver foil. Oh, such a nice thing to do. And it's not the sandwich, it's not the peach. It's not the peach. It's the love that you can see that has gone into preparing these. They're not just sandwiches, you know, chucked in a bag. Oh no, they're cut perfectly and arranged in there with a couple of tomatoes and a bit of lettuce as well. Very, very nice. And Maureen's got the last spider plant. We'll probably do hopefully another spider plant giveaway next year, boys and girls. I need to grow some more now. Okay? I've at last managed to catch up on a few TV programmes. First of all, Are You Being Served? The remake of Are You Being Served? Now, all the original characters of Are You Being Served have now died. Okay, so all the original actors. The original actors have all died now, so the characters need new actors. It was written by Darren Lighten, who also writes Benidorm, who I actually know. He used to be a customer in the Black Cat. And the newspapers, I'm afraid, and a lot of people on Facebook have absolutely slated it. And it's a shame, because I watched it from start to finish. I thought it was hilarious. I really did. Even Ray Reynolds. Ray Reynolds and I agree. Ever since Ray Reynolds and I have met properly, you know, it's about 2 years ago now. It's a very, very, very good friend of mine, Ray Reynolds. We have agreed on virtually everything. Everything we talk about, we just agree on. But not this. He thought it was awful. I thought it was really funny. Isn't that strange? I don't know why. Don't know why people haven't liked it. I thought the characters were pretty good. The only bit that didn't quite work for me was when the guy playing John Inman went, "I'm free." I don't know why. That didn't quite work for me. The rest of it, fantastic. I thought it was hilarious. And 3 mentions, not 1, not 2, but 3 mentions of Mrs. Slocum's pussy. Oh, it was wonderful, dear. If you're in America, incidentally, a pussy is also referred to here as a cat. A cat is known as a pussy. So I could tell you about my cat, Katie, my pussy cat, Katie, which you can shorten to pussy, okay? I don't know what you think it means in America, but that's what it means here, dear, okay? 3 references. It was hilarious. So I loved it. I really loved it. And if you haven't seen it yet, please watch it and tell me what you think. I'd love to know what you think. You can either put a little message underneath this video or you can send in an email, okay, to chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Now, after that, I watched, when Mrs. Slocum came down the... She was... She played Mrs. Slocum fantastically. Like, right from the very beginning, where she served someone... And you got to imagine it. Perhaps and my mate, Ron, is an awkward customer. Absolutely. He is an awkward customer. And you can just imagine someone serving him in a shop. Thank you very much, sir. Bye-bye. And then when he's got his back turned, like that. She was fantastic. And then at the end, she came down these stairs. She'd had to pop home to her house, Mrs. Slocum, and she came down covered in mud, what looked like mud, but apparently it had come out of a sewage pipe, and she'd... God's sake, it was awful, awful. So great, absolutely, I cannot praise that enough. Are You Being Served? Written by Darren Litton, absolutely fantastic. Don't know what people have got a problem with that. I really don't know why. It's funny. It's very good. And maybe you want to lighten up a bit. And I've said this before. Maybe some people want to lighten up a bit and watch the telly and allow yourself to be entertained rather than criticise everything that's going on there. You know? Just a suggestion. Maybe you're not one of those, but, you know, maybe you really didn't not like it. But if your mind is closed, oh no, that's not quite right there. That's not quite right there. No, I don't agree. It was really funny. Really, really funny. Let me know your thoughts on that, okay? Also, Porridge afterwards. Now, Porridge, that was done slightly differently in that the lead character was not trying to play Ronnie Barker. He was his own man. Okay, so lots of stuff in the prison was the same, but it was a different prison, named differently. So it was the same sort of thing, but like a carry-on. Now, that also works very well for me. Again, Ray Reynolds said to me on the phone, and he's not the only one who said they watched a few minutes and had to turn it off. They couldn't stand it. Again, I gave it a chance. I watched the whole thing. I thought it was really funny. Really, really very good. It wasn't an exact copy of Porridge. It was kind of moved on. And again, for me, that worked. I enjoyed it as well. What did you think of Porridge? Let me know. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. We were treated to a wonderful 1.5 episode, 1.5 hours episode to Casualty on Saturday night. Did you see that? I've only just watched that now. Oh, wow. 1.5 hours. That's probably, gang, to make up for the fact that we haven't been able to watch it for 2 weeks, dear, due to the Olympics. Oh, God. Gorgeous people jumping off diving boards in tiny little speedos or Casualty. What would you rather watch? Terry H. Eh? Excellent, excellent. There was it was a little bit far-fetched, to be honest. There was Connie Beecham, who is like head of the casualty department. She got run off the road. This is a few weeks ago. This is where it finished a few weeks ago. She got run off the road by this mad woman who is the mother of one of her daughter's friends. Okay? And she was run off the road, went over this... road. Now, I don't know where this road is. It looked like somewhere in the Alps or something, like a like a sharp bend around a mountain, and of course nothing down the side. Well, I'm sorry, I think there's a lot of barriers around the side in this country on roads like that, dear. But nevertheless, that's what happened. It went over the side, car come crashing down. Connie and her daughter, who were in the car at the same time, are on the ground, presumed dead. But guess what? They're not dead. An air helicopter ambulance comes down, collects them, takes them, tries to take them back, and guess what? Then a little boy who's been given a drone as a gift, okay? He was playing with the drone, which clips the back of the helicopter tail, which is whirring round. That breaks, and then the helicopter starts whirring round, and guess where it crashes into? That's right, casualty. There were bits flying everywhere, people walking around with bits sticking out of their heads. Oh, come on, it was a bit far-fetched, wasn't it? Of all the places that helicopter could have crashed into, it crashed into the actual casualty place that it was trying to deliver patients to. Again, the thing crashed, people on the floor all over the place. Oh, it was hilarious. Excuse me, dear. Oh, it was funny. But an excellent programme, and I was quite pleased to see that blonde nurse I don't like, I think she's gone. Oh, she was so full of self-importance, dear. That one, you know what I mean? She's a bit like those people that you go around places like hotels and that, and there they are. The bloke or the woman dressed in the perfect suit with the high heels, sometimes the men as well, and they're walking around with an iPad, aren't they? Oh, very important, very important. No, you're not important, you're an arsehole, darling. You look like an arsehole. Try and look normal. I'm very important, very important. What do you do? Oh, run a hotel. Oh, is that an important job? Running a hotel? Do me a favour, dear. Important jobs are nurses, doctors, that sort of thing. You run a hotel. It's not important, dear. Not important. Sorry, Andy, if you're watching this. Ronnie's other half. I don't mean you, dear. Very, very important. You know the sort. There are people running hotels who don't look like they're important. And there are others that want to try and look like important, but end up looking like arseholes, I'm afraid. Some managers of pubs, some managers of shops, all over the place too. People that think they're very, very important, walking around with clipboards. Anyway, that blonde nurse is not in it, so I'm quite pleased about that. But the big, muscly black nurse is still in it. Can't remember his name. Oh, he gets on my nerves. Apparently, he was in EastEnders as well. Don't like that character. I really don't like that character because he's full of it. Full of it. Knows it all, dear. No, can't bear people like that, dear. Thank you. So that was Casualty. So very, very excited. Connie Beecham, incidentally, just to bring you fully up to date, is now in a hospital bed because she was on Holby as well. They seem to be connecting up the two series. Hopefully, so that the viewers, more viewers on both of them, pick up from the other one, if you see. And Connie Beecham was in Holby City this week. And now, I haven't watched that for ages, but on Saturday night after Casualty, they mentioned that the programme was going to continue within Holby City. And it was done very well. Very well indeed. There was some very, very strange bloke in there who's got conspiracy theories. And also, the woman who knocked Connie Beecham and her daughter off the cliff is also in that ward. And she's evil. She is horrible. Can't remember her name. She's really horrible. So that was Casualty. Very, very good. Do you watch Casualty? And whenever I say to people, do you watch Casualty? The answer is always no. Can't understand that. Still not finding an illuminated revolving globe for less than about 250 quid of a reasonable size. You can get small ones. There's no point in having a small one there. We want something that's about the size of the mirror ball, don't we? So how big is that? That's about... What do you reckon that is? 1, 2, 1... I don't know. Shall I get a ruler? Have I got a ruler? There's no ruler in here. Hello? Is there a ruler? Oh, look what I've just found. My Dame Edna Everett glasses. Oh, yes. Hello, possums! Da, 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 da. So we must get on. Brenda's nearly here soon. I'm picking up Auntie Brenda today. Oh, yes, spent the entire day yesterday trying to clean up the house ready for her arrival. It's like a royal visit. Auntie Brenda is on her way as we speak on a train. But she don't know what time she's getting here. She's going to try and ring me from her mobile phone. And for Brenda, that is a thing. That is a thing because she's not very good with technology. Not at all. So I'm a bit concerned. I may just have to go and sit outside the train station for 4 hours and wait for her appearance. I will know because Brenda is a good lady. I know there's probably one or two of you good people watching at the moment. She is surrounded by an aura, a halo of goodness, boys and girls. Auntie Brenda is... I'm very, very excited. Terry H. wants to see the new bed. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll do that for you, Terry. But a bed's a bed, isn't it? Seems to be much higher than the other one, my bed. But that might just be because the mattress is newer. It's very, very comfortable, Terry. Very comfortable. And I got the name of the brand wrong. It's actually Raylon. Let me just check that for you. R-E-Y... That's it, yes. R-E-Y-L-O-N. Raylon Beds. Oh, there's a sale on landofbeds.co.uk. It's a Raylon bed and Raylon mattress, all right? That's for your information there, my darling. Birthday's coming up very, very shortly. 10 teams at the quiz last night, and nice teams as well. Everyone was kind of joining in, and there was a lad who was shouting back at me last night, which always makes a good night. The theatre... Because where I do the quiz, King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street in Islington, that's Wednesdays at 8:30. There is a theatre behind us, and we have to be careful that not much noise, not too loud, because otherwise you don't want to interfere with the theatre there. And I get told off. I do. Even when it's not me making a noise. Can you keep them quiet? So I do my best. But the theatre finished last night. I think it was about 9:15. So we could make as much noise as possible. And believe me, I did. Oh, what's just dropped down? Oh, pen. Just dropped my pen. And we did have a bit of a noise last night. And I got a round of applause when I did an impression of my sister if she had been coming through the doors on the Jeremy Kyle show. You know, she'd walk in like that. Gets the chair, pulls it to one side, sits down, folds her arms, and then just stares at Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy, how are you? I got a round of applause for that last night. I was an actor last night. I was an actor. So that was last night. As I say, 10 teams there. Do come along to the quiz. It's a nice laugh, boys and girls. Okay, and that's Wednesdays at 10:30. Sorry, Wednesdays at 8:30 at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street in Islington. So soon, boys and girls, it's almost time. Let me see if I've got this here. One moment. No, I haven't got it here. Oh, what a shame. I was going to do a sound effect then, but I can't do it. Almost time for my holiday in Yorkshire. Oh, yes. Da, 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 da. I'm going with my niece and her family. I've also already been on holiday earlier in the year with my nephew and his family to... Where was that to? That was to Norfolk. Well, I'm going to Yorkshire this time with my niece and her family to a holiday, a Haven holiday. I can't remember what it's called now, where it was now. So that's happening at the end of the month. And in November, I'm taking my nephew and his little family to Disney in Paris. Bonsoir, mon ami. We must try. In fact, I'm thinking of doing one of the shows completely in French. What do you think? There will be an awful lot of ouvrez les fenêtres and fermez les porches in that. I can only do little phrases. Bonjour, mon ami. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. Je m'appelle Christophe. Oui, nous allons à la piscine. Oui. À 8 heures? Oui. Oui. Of course, this is the last couple of years we're going to have to speak European, boys and girls, because soon we are coming out of the European Union. So there'll be no more, it's all closing. All foreign shops, anything to do, no languages, you won't be allowed to speak. Anyone who speaks anything other than English will, I'm afraid, be executed. You will be executed by a very new spray They're bringing out a spray, boys and girls, so which you will be able to buy in your local branch of Waitrose and all good supermarkets. Not available in Aldi, I'm afraid, because that's another place that will be closed down because that's not British. No, we're closing down all the foreign shops, boys and girls. They're all going to be closed down, and you will be able to buy a spray from Waitrose and other British supermarkets that, and if anyone speaks foreign, you go, psst, and that's it. They automatically are executed. So I made attempt to do an entire show in French. Do you want the subtitles as well in English? Do you want that? Right, let's do some birthdays, boys and girls. Happy birthday today to, British Airways type person, Ronan Barton. We'll take more care of you. Fly the flag. Fly the flag. Oh, yes. No, not economy, dear. Business and first class he works. Yes, Ronan Barton, happy birthday, sir. And he's climbed up that ladder very quickly. How have you done that, Ronan? How did you manage to climb up that ladder so quickly, Ronan? Any relationships going on with anyone there, dear, to get up the ladder? Huh? Ronan Barton, happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday to Janey Macnamara. My name is Macnamara. I'm the leader of the band. 37 today. Happy birthday, my darling. Happy birthday to... Now, there's a birthday for the Bull's Head in Islington. How is that then? Have you been there 39 years? I can't be singing happy birthday to Bull's Heads, can I? Happy birthday to the Bull's Head. Happy birthday to John Hilderley. Hilderley, that's right, who is... Oh, no age for you there. I do recognise your little face, John. Happy birthday, John. Happy birthday today to Sam Thorne. That's a lovely pair of socks you've got on there, Sam. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Alex Irfan. Alex Irfan. Now, who's that? Let me have a little look. Alex Irfan. See, the trouble is... I see names sometimes. I'm not quite sure who I am. So then I'll have a quick look at your profile pictures, but it's just pictures of club nights. No, can't see. You're not on there, are you? It's just pictures of club nights. I'm afraid I'm going to have to unfriend you. Just a moment. Done. Bye-bye. Please. Please put photographs of yourselves on there. Otherwise, I don't know who the hell I'm talking. Well, I don't know who the hell I'm talking to most of the time, to be honest. That one's gone. Happy birthday today to Peter Travers. That's a nice picture. All boats behind you there, Peter. Happy birthday, Peter. Okay. Where's the other ones? This is flicking all over the place today. Happy birthday today to... there's someone I know. Tamas Nuszpl. Is that how you say your name? Tamas Nuszpl. I think it is. Well, can I just call you Tamas? Now, Tamas, I used to work... He was a chef. And he used to work with him at a lovely little place I used to do a quiz night at, the Mayflower. Which is right on the Thames. It is the most beautiful little place. I had a lovely job there doing a quiz night. Unfortunately, they changed the sound system. And for me, it just did not work. We tried it. We tried it for months. We tried to get this thing working. And I gave up in the end, so I went. But he was his lovely bloke, Tamas. Happy birthday to you, sir, all right? Happy birthday to Tina Hall. Happy birthday, Tina. To Dean Speirs. Do I say your middle name? Dean Stifler Speirs. Oh, there he is. Happy birthday, Dean. Are you coming to the Two Brewers to get a very special little gift from me today? Happy birthday, Dean. Happy birthday to Stephen Westlake. Lots of little faces I'm recognising today. Happy birthday, Stephen. Known you a few years as well, haven't I? And happy birthday today to Adam Blues Buckley. What a lot of birthdays today, boys and girls. Here comes the song. Buh, buh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, lovely people. Happy birthday to you. There we are. That's all today, boys and girls. I must now continue to prepare for the arrival, the royal visit from Auntie Brenda. Apart from that, have a lovely Thursday. And I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Cheerio.